Man, it's your boy Jay Green, GreenRoom TV, JaysGreenRoom. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive interview, sitting down with POONE, EMG, GreensPoint GodFather, about to chop it up and get this green up. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm blessed. I can't complain. Just killed the studio.
Yeah.
Come over here to kick it. You feel me? Shit, it's a blessing to be here. Let's get it.
Straight up. So you just come from working on some music?
Yeah, definitely. I'm working on a project with my boy Stupid Paid from Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We just gonna do an EP together. We worked out the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So shit, and he jamming in. You know, yeah. I can relate to what he talking about. So I was feeling it. You feel me?
Stay working.
Yeah, definitely.
Buffalo, that's a long way.
Yeah.
Boys going state to state with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like air, you feel me?
Yeah, man, you trying to be like that. Okay, look, so look, the green room you never been to one, so I gotta give it to you from the beginning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So look, before, like, I got my first question. What hospital was you born at?
Shit, if I know.
There's a lot of niggas that say that shit when I ask them.
I don't know.
That's my way of making sure we start from the beginning.
Yeah, now I know it was in the Heights.
Okay.
It was in the Heights. My family had just moved down here. My mama then moved down here when she was pregnant. You know, my whole family from New Orleans. You know
okay.
Mama from Calio, daddy from Algiers, my brother and my sister from Holly Grove. You know what I mean? You know, my man was trying to get us away from that. He seen that was gonna be a problem with them boys.
I got you. So you still, got ties out there. You go out there.
Oh yeah, I got a house out there. All my cousins and families out there, except for the ones that came out here for Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Other than that, I ain't have no cousins growing up out here. My homeboys are my cousins, my brothers, and all that. You feel me? Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. When I do these interviews, I want to get to know more and more about you, so that I can share it with. You know what I'm saying? Now, Houston, Texas, we know you as the GreensPoint GodFather.
Yeah.
GreensPoint GodFather. Now, once about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, I ride with my partner. And he said, the only place on the north side that you could hustle and not be from there is GreensPoint.
Now, GreensPoint kind of like the melting pot from the north, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got a lot of cats from everywhere that live in GreensPoint, you know what I'm saying? Like, not born and raised in GreensPoint, but moved there as they got older, you know what I'm saying, trying to get away from their hood. But it was still a super hood, so you could still see everything from, pellets to goddamn blocks, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was going down over there, so yeah. But me, you know what I'm saying, myself, I've been over there my whole life. You feel me?
Greens Road and veterans.
You did. Yeah. Lincoln Green East.
Okay.
From day one, you feel me? I've been there. Gears Road veterans, you know what I'm saying? West Greens Road run through the hood. Okay. You feel me? So that's me. Okay. All day.
So now the name GreensPoint GodFather, would you say it was given to you, or something you kind of gave yourself?
It was, a mixture. You know how nicknames go. We toss it around and all that. It was, GreensPoint God, but I ain't want to play with that. So the GodFather made a little bit more sense to me, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm at a point in my life where I've been doing this shit so long that I ain't got nothing but good advice from niggas behind me, you feel me? So that's kind of like the GodFather, you feel me? When it need to be, cleaned up or whatever, 9 out of 10 I know, both parties, you know what I'm saying? So I could reach out and tell them, look, man, all of my people, we need to chill.
For sure. Yeah. I like how you put that, and I like how you said, you've been doing this for a while. Yeah. Speaking of the music.
Everything.
Okay. So, before we go into everything in the music, and, just the GreensPoint GodFather thing, because we're going to get in depth. Yeah. Music-wise, how long you been doing the music?
I grew up in that shit, bro. Like, my big bros was the first group on Rap A Lot. Before the Ghetto Boys, Royal Flush.
Royal Flush?
Yeah. Okay. Gangsta Rick, Al B, and Surge, you know what I'm saying? It was my OGs, it was my big bros, you know what I'm saying, from the hood or whatever.
They got music we can check out?
Yeah, if you go on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, because this was in the 80s, you know what I mean? I was little, I don't even remember, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had an album with them called Uh-Oh. I think, that was the name of the album. Okay. Jamming hard. And it was just before their time, really, you know what I'm saying? So, the music came from there, you know what I'm saying? You watch that shit in the hood, and you see that as a little kid, you know what I'm saying? And you see it's possible. It ain't just the dudes on MTV, you know what I'm saying? Or BET or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I know these niggas, you know what I'm saying? They on the radio, they killing the clubs, I'm hearing about them, they stars, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
They got the girls, the cars, the jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, when you're young.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, you know what I mean?
So they was from GreensPoint too?
Yeah.
And it's interesting to hear you say that, because one thing I told myself I wanted to ask you about is that, like, it really ain't been too many rappers from GreensPoint. Yeah, historically, Houston-wise.
It's like, the first one that came out the hood was Fisu. You know what I'm saying? He was from Lincoln Green too. Well, he stayed over there for a little while. I don't know where he came from or whatever. Like I said, I was a little kid, but his name was Yusef. We was at the, you know, be at the pool, the older niggas, you know what I'm saying? And everybody said their name backwards. So his name was Yusef. So he said, you know, his name was Fisu. And he just carried it as his rap name. And then behind that, you had Class 1, 4 Deep.
Yeah.
Deep for life, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, they had a lot of other guys in the, you know what I'm saying, in the mix too, but I'm just basically naming the ones that really made some noise, that had an impact on the hood that was known for it over there. So don't feel crazy if I left you out, you know what I mean? You was doing your thing too, but I'm just saying my piece, you feel me?
Straight up. I think right now, I would say from 2017 to 2019 is being like the biggest boom as far as rap for GreensPoint.
Yeah, we making some noise.
We're making some noise.
Making some noise.
The thing about that noise though is I'm not sure if the whole city hearing it though.
They hear, they don't respect it.
You don't think so?
Because there's never been an iconic figure to come from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm getting.
They just they respect us as Guns Point. You know what I'm saying? It's danger zone or whatever you want to put it. But it's hard to translate that into their rappers.
Yeah.
They don't take that part serious.
Right, that's true. Yeah. So Houston got a kind of like a street politic way where, like, it's kind of remind me of Dallas, where, like, if you're not from South Dallas, they don't really respect you on the rap tip.
Yeah.
You know,
because they had, you know, DSR and all that or whatever, you know, Big Tuck or, you know, them niggas was South Dallas. So, and then, you know, Erykah Badu, South Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So they relate that to that. You feel me? So
is that, would you say, is that part of your mission? Not, I wouldn't say necessarily struggle, because that's probably too deep, but part of your mission as far as music to put on for the point?
Yeah, on a level that's never been put on before. You feel me?
Especially calling to the GodFather.
Yeah, and you know, I remember, man, they would never mention GreensPoint. You feel me? In the clubs, on the radio, when they was doing the shout outs, you know, the DJs, the radio personalities, you know, GreensPoint wasn't even in a thing. So now it's to the point where me personally, if they shout the hood up, they're gonna shout the hood out. They're gonna say, "Shout out my boy POONE, GreensPoint." You know, shout out to GreensPoint. What's up, POONE, or whatever. Like, so I feel like I'm doing my job, and you know, as far as that as well, you got Boston George. Well, you know, shit, he did a whole album with Jeezy. That's never been done before. And he's from GreensPoint.
And they sound a lot alike. So, is Boston George that figure, or is that figure your goal?
What you mean?
Now you said GreensPoint never had that figure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's collectively as a family.
Okay.
Me and George got that same goal.
Okay. Who would you say kind of holds that position as that figure now? Now I'm not
you? Boston. G.
Okay.
He definitely does. Like I said, he did an album with Jeezy.
Yeah.
It's never been done before. You can do Jeezy's whole career. He's never put out a whole album with him and somebody else on every song. You feel me?
Niggas sound a lot alike though.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a copy, but it's crazy.
It's authentic. It's authentic.
You can't,
it's shit. You don't know how much he cut the auto tune on. They gonna say he sound like Future. He rap. They gonna say Yo Gotti and Jeezy. You know what I mean? So I mean, but it's him. He ain't acting.
Yeah.
Check the stats.
Okay, check the stats. Look, okay, Jay Green, check it in one time. Say, listen, if you're watching this, coming from the northwest, GreensPoint Northwest, northwest side, Houston, Texas. Make sure y'all look out. I'm gonna tell you I feel like the top 3, GreensPoint.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put POONE, AMG, and I'm gonna put Boston next to each other. We ain't saying better.
Yeah, well, I'm
gonna tell you my number 3.
Yeah.
Big Bad Cab.
Yeah. Homie jamming. I ride with homie. I mean, every time I see him, I make sure I reach out, I talk to him. Homie coming.
Yeah.
He coming.
I like Cab. Yeah. I think Cab had the best verse on that Slim
album,
yeah.
He went hard. He go hard though. Shit, he go hard. Shit, ain't no way around it. You know what I mean? He gonna get his just due. Just keep pushing. Something gonna crack for him. I promise. I see it.
Definitely. Okay. All right. So coming from GreensPoint, my question to you is, what is your greatest memory growing up in GreensPoint? When you think of coming from GreensPoint?
My greatest memory?
Yeah.
To be real with you, that Hurricane Harvey
Okay, 2017.
As crazy as that sound, like, just to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in Vegas actually when it happened, you know what I'm saying? I actually flew back to Dallas because there ain't no flights coming in here. Me and my partner and drove from Dallas to Houston, you know what I'm saying? So I got here, I hollered at my partners or whatever, man. We went and loaded up 2 trucks, a bottle of water. We bought all the water out of both of the dollar stores on our end, on Rankin and TC Justin on Gears.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all the bottled waters they had, the cases, whatever. Went down on the other end, man, and just passed out them waters. And then, you know, when I got there, I seen I wasn't the only one doing it. You feel me?
That shit felt good.
Yeah, that shit felt good.
You know what? It's crazy you say that because I think people always talk about Harvey, but people never really talk about the fact that I think GreensPoint might have been one of the areas that got hit the hardest.
Man, they got hit the hardest, man. Like, they got hit hard, bro. Down there, hey, Arbor Court, man.
Yeah.
That shit was a sight to see. I mean, basically from Imperial Valley and Greens Road, just it got bad, bro. It got bad, and people took a hard hit. And just to see, you know, people from surrounding GreensPoint areas on our side of the bridge, you know what I'm saying, down Gears Road and all that old stuff, come over there to help out, you know, and give a hand. Like, that'll be a memory I always think about with GreensPoint. You know?
Best memory, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. You feel me?
For sure. Now, what's the worst memory? You know what I'm saying? Because now we about to get, because you know where I'm going. I'm going to where the GreensPoint GodFather. I want to give people
the worst memory,
that real story.
Man, with them dudes, it's crazy. I laugh, but when they killed that lady at GreensPoint Mall, the law lady, dumped on Spears.
That was about 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Nah, that was way back. That was way back.
2012.
Way back. That was in the, like, early 90s.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you,
it was like the hood was on fire forever because of that. You know what I'm saying? It was like she was one of the ladies or one of the laws that walk around on the horses or whatever. Like, you know, I don't know who. I was young. I was, you know what I'm saying, but it was just crazy because you could see the change in the hood as far as the police. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Well, you know what I'm saying? Why y'all dump over here? You feel me? Y'all making it hard. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that case. I read that case.
It was crazy.
And I say 2012 because I remember it coming back up. Like maybe the guy confessed or something.
Yeah, it was all crazy. You know. Then to go with that, you know, you got a lot of fallen soldiers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? There's too many to name. I don't want to leave nobody out, but you know, collectively. All of that is just, man, it's a lot of murder.
Yeah.
You feel me?
GreensPoint remind me of the West.
It's definitely, it's a flip side.
Yeah.
It's a flip side.
From the Southwest to the Northwest.
It's a flip side.
On that
That's Houston as a whole, you know. You got
Vegas
Home is the South Park, basically. You know, GreensPoint is like the West, you know, Spice Lane all over there, you feel me? Just basically, you know, when I say the same, I mean like Acres Home, you see horses and land and slabs.
You see that on the side.
Yeah, exactly, all through up there. Then like, you know, Spice Lane and GreensPoint, you're gonna see, you know, streets for blocks and blocks and blocks of apartments, you know what I'm saying? Just back to back to back, you know what I'm saying? So it just kinda go hand in hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure. Okay. Alright, so earlier when I asked you how you got the name GreensPoint GodFather, kinda they gave it to you, or you know what I'm saying?
See, I've been saying Mean Joe GreensPoint forever. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Man, back when, remember Mitchell and Ness jerseys was out, the throwback jerseys came. That was 2002, 2001, somewhere around in there. You know what I'm saying?
That time.
We was at the little jersey store on South Main. Actually, they had what's his name? Mean Green. You know what I'm saying? For the Steelers, number 75. They had a jersey. It was hanging up. They had one of his original jerseys, and I said I bought it. You know what I'm saying? And I put Mean Joe GreensPoint on the sleeve. It was Mean Joe Green. You know what I'm saying? That green on the back. I put Mean Joe GreensPoint. You know what I'm saying? I've just been rocking with it ever since. You know?
That's live. Yeah. That's kind of just been, that name has been rocking with you.
Yeah, I've been trying to rep. Like at the end of the day, every time they mention me, I want to mention the hood. You feel me?
So what do you mean? What do you mean when you say GreensPoint GodFather?
I've been doing this shit a long time, bro.
Yeah.
No flaws, no scars. You feel me? Like no fuck shit. No. You know what I'm saying? Everything check out. You feel me? I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I could hold my head high and say who I am the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean it with no disrespect and shit. Somebody else might think they're the GreensPoint GodFather.
Gotcha.
They got more than one mob family.
Right.
You feel me? So shit, we can coexist. You know what I'm saying? If your resume check out, like mine do, shit. Hey man, you Godfather too. You feel me? Just keep pushing, man.
That's real.
You feel me?
At
the end of the day, we all got a common goal. That's to put the hood on. You know, bring awareness to the hood. We over here. Put some of these guys on. You feel me?
That sound like some Nipsey hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, look, I'm gonna just step to the music real quick because I want to give it. You've been fucking with the music, I would say, seriously. Because I could tell you've been fucking with it for a long time. But seriously, since 2014?
2013, 2014, yeah. When I came home from prison.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The rap shit was over for me. Like, you know what I mean? It didn't work before. You know what I'm saying?
So you tried it before you went to prison?
Yeah, we had the All Real Records thing jumping off. You know what I'm saying? We was radio and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jumping off, hottest shit out here. Yeah. You know what I mean? On the north for sure. Like right before Swisher House popped, you feel me? Like we was going down. I went to prison, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the times, you know, it kind of slowed down for us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I let a lot of people down, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know, had to get on with their life. So, you know, at the end of the day, it was a window of about 10 years or so, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was doing my thing, you know what I mean?
How long was you done?
I did 3.
3? Okay, yeah, but it kind of...
Yeah, but before I went, I was ducking them for about 3.
Yeah,
you feel me? So I wasn't doing
worse than
I couldn't be myself. I couldn't get out there like you know what I'm saying? I was laying low or whatever. So, you know, it was over for me really. And I came home. Boston was, you know, he was in a position. You feel me? So, and like I hadn't seen him in years and years since he was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got out, man. He grabbed me. He said, "Now that's what we doing. I know you got it. We got the blueprint from you." You feel me? So shit. Let's get it.
You got father for real.
Yeah.
Okay. So, running for 3, down for 3. How long do you think it How long did you think it took you to get back from that? That's 6. So how long did it take you to get your feet all the way planted to where it looked?
About a year and a half.
Yeah, that's good.
About a year and a half.
That's
See,
good.
I got some good loyal homeboys too. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, it never looked like I missed a beat, but mentally. You know, the slang changed, and you know what I'm saying, the attire changed, you know what I'm saying, all that. It take you about a year to get back in the groove.
Yeah. For sure, okay. Do you think the waves changed too much now in the rap game or what?
It definitely does.
Yeah.
But that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Cool with
that's cool. Music is music. You know what I'm saying? It's just a feeling. So if it feel right, it's right. It ain't it's a blank sheet of paper. You know what I'm saying? Write your story on it.
I think that's dope because this is honest, genuine talk. When I listen to GreensPoint GodFather, the last album you dropped, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a nigga who got hit to every wave.
Yeah, I've been here.
I promise to you, it sounds like it's like a nigga who got hit to every wave, did his research, and got it right. Like every song, like I told you before we start recording, it sounds like the first 8, maybe 9 until you get to the more deeper messages. That, you know what I'm saying, every song sound like you caught every wave. You got every song sound like you got something for something. Like that's album wise, Houston, Texas. It sound like I'm not gonna say best or none of that shit. I'm not gonna try to but it sound like in my head it sticks out like it's like an album. That song is a real album.
That was the goal. Make a complete project. You know what I'm saying? A good sound body of work. You know what I'm saying? That was the goal.
How long did it take you to make that album?
Honestly,
you
know, I worked on it for about a year, but when I got, it wasn't no time period on it. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing music. Then when I got to where it started looking like, okay, I came up with the name, what I was gonna call it, you know, the marketing strategies and all that. Then when I listened to it, I ain't like it, and so it was about a 2-week process. I went in the studio and I probably trashed all but 3 songs, maybe 2 or 3 songs, and then everything else came from right then. You know what I'm saying?
It's got a different vibe too from the other album.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say you got 5 projects now?
Something like that. I don't even know. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I almost made a post one time about you, man. I was like, you know, I be checking niggas out, and I'm like, I almost made a post. I almost screenshotted all your albums and made a post like, man, this dude actually has 4 or 5 albums. Did y'all know this?
Yeah.
Check it out. You know what I'm saying?
And they all line up if you look at them. You know what I'm saying? From Residue.
The first one.
What Drought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Numbers.
Yeah, numbers.
You feel me? And then you got the GreensPoint, or Living Proof.
Living Proof. And then GreensPoint GodFather.
Yeah, so if you line it up, it's like a book, and these are all the chapters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just coming through, like it is what it is.
I would say from 17 is when the steam picked up, though.
Yeah, definitely.
17 is when. All right, so of those albums, what would you say is your favorite one?
That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Living Proof was hard. Numbers was hard.
Yeah.
But then the GreensPoint GodFather to me was the best project collectively. You feel me? So I don't know. All of them had a different meaning. You know what I'm saying? To me, so all of them special in a certain type of way. Like Numbers was, you know, it was hard out here. The streets it wasn't very lucrative. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, shit, we was eating. We were doing numbers. You feel me? We got out of here. We got up the road. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then you got Living Proof.
That was like the struggle.
That was
everything you learned.
That was me stopping saying, if I ain't here tomorrow, let me give him my story. Yeah. It wasn't all glitz and glamorous, you know what I'm saying? Like I had great times, I got, you know, great moments, I had great runs, but I failed a lot. You feel me? I seen.
That's the game.
I did that album so I could get that out the way. If you want to know about me, listen to that album. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it wasn't about jamming. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted. It was heartfelt, like song for song. You know what I'm saying? It was heartfelt. So.
Do you ever feel like the city of Houston is not paying attention enough? Like they miss it, because you have a hell of a story as far as from listening to your music and just knowing what I know. Do you ever feel like there's a disconnect? You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a disconnect. It's definitely a disconnect. See, people respect me on the level of a street guy. You feel me? So it's hard for them to take the rap part of me serious. When I take it serious, you feel me? Like that's my way out. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking to, you know, feed my little girls. You know what I mean? For the longevity. You know what I'm saying? But I've been a street dude for so long. It's just like everybody they rocking with me, but it's just hard for them to convert me into a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like when the streets and the music blend, is where a lot of the heavy friction comes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
definitely. What's harder to you, the music game or the street game?
Music.
Yeah? A lot of people say that shit.
Music is harder. I'll tell you.
Why? What way?
It's two different societies. Like I said, you know, in the streets, the cool guys are the cool guys. You feel me? It's like the it factor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you got heart to go with that it factor, you got a shot. But then, you know, we look at the other side of the fence, you know what I'm saying? You call them squares and lanes, and we getting it, and, you know, we got all the girls from young and the cars and the jewelry and all that, right?
Right.
And we're not rocking with them. But where the music industry is now, it's more on the internet and those other guys run it. So now they don't want us in their section.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's the disconnect. It's like, you cool.
It's the nerds versus the cool guys.
Yeah, you cool, but you would remember we couldn't come party with you?
Right.
You feel me?
Right, that's true.
So shit, it is what it is though. I ain't got no problem with it.
I agree with you. I feel like the internet creates that lane for the other side of the non-cool. Because before it was, damn, y'all doing y'all thing, we like it, but we can't fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they did a good job too, because I never wear a purse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting on no dress, no heels, no fingernail polish, none of that shit. You feel me? So they did a good job of making the window small enough for me not to get in. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what though, when the shit do come back around to that real shit, they can never say I switched up.
Do you think it's coming back?
Definitely.
Okay. Before we get on to coming back, do you feel like it's an agenda on that funny shit, that purse shit, that flexible shit?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think is the main reason behind that agenda?
They trying to kill the urban community. It's too powerful. You know what I'm saying? There's too much money being made. Yeah, you goddamn right. The best way to stop it is not let them breathe. If they make everybody gay, you know what I'm saying? You can't breathe. But you know, I ain't into all that or whatever. But I don't do that. You feel me? Like keep that over there. I grew up. That shit was. You was in the closet or something, you feel me? That's how you doing. Now they feel like music is so influential, if they put the money behind these guys, they make it cool for the kids that really don't even understand this yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't supposed to have to explain to my daughters, you know what I'm saying, why two dudes kissing.
Right.
You feel me? Like, it ain't, I just don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but they got a million artists across the nation, you know what I'm saying, across the world that really lyrical, you know what I'm saying, that really talk positive, they're really uplifting, you know what I'm saying, but they don't want to put the money behind them.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't what they trying to do. But see, it started, they thought, you know, the dope era, you know, when Jeezy and them first hit and all that or whatever, you know, they thought that was the stopping of the community because it came from, you know, with the public enemies and all them, and the, you know what I'm saying, stop the violence movements and self-destruction and all of that. That was too much for them, you know what I'm saying? So when they started putting the money behind the dope dealers, but then the dope dealers got the money and opened businesses, buying real estate. So whoa, that didn't work. Let's get them on drugs. Let's let them talk about I'm the junkie. You know what I'm saying? And let's promote that, and then that'll fuck everything up. And you know what I'm saying? It's basically they're being successful at doing it. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, according to you, which me not disagreeing, is that the motherfuckers who hold the key in the music game with the money, they put the money behind the shit that's negative for the community.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Keep the if we get too big, we're not gonna need them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I interviewed this nigga named Madman Charles. He's from Sunnyside. Rapper, he gotta, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. And he said,
but about all the record labels meeting up with the prisons and all this, like plotting on what can we do to fill the prisons.
Yeah.
And what a lot of young people don't know is, they gonna promote that dumb shit for you because you're pushing the agenda.
Right.
You're pushing the agenda. As long as you're rapping about drugs, guns, murder, like, they gonna push you to the front. They setting you up to do 100 million years though.
Yeah.
You name your most popular artist right now. I guarantee you they either fighting the case or on probation. They juicing them for their money. But they still got that. That stranglehold on them. You know what I mean? The white people in their life. And people don't even look at it like that.
Shout out to him. He's exactly right. For real. He's exactly right. Bullseye.
Yeah.
Everybody, like Pac said, shit, I ain't have a record till I made a record. You know what I mean? It's the system.
Man, look, let me switch. You said Pac. Let me switch. I'm going to get back on track, but my mind be jumping. When you said Pac, if y'all haven't heard, POONE featuring Annihilamus.
Yes.
Remix.
Yes.
Tupac.
Yes.
Which one was that? Which
Run
song?
the Streets.
Run the Streets off of All Eyes on Me.
Yes.
Yeah. I listen.
Yes.
I listen.
Yes.
That's a jammer. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Anaya.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. How'd y'all link up on that?
We was actually recording out of the same studio, you know what I'm saying? And I watched her boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watched her really make that work. And when I got the idea of the record, me and my homeboy, White Boy Kelly, was in the club. I don't know if they played the record, the original, whatever it was, but I'm like, that's a hit record. I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying?
She's fucking talented.
And then I just heard her on it, you know what I'm saying? I ran into her in the studio, she dropped that motherfucker, boom. There you go.
Yeah. For sure. Alright. With that agenda she was talking about before, even thinking on Nye, because Nye is talented motherfucker. Nye be talking that shit though.
Yeah.
That female cash shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that agenda ever leaks into the female lane that kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's crazy, bro, because the girls nowadays talk like the niggas I grew up watching. You feel me? Like, the whole shit is tripping. Like, the dudes got the purses and all that shit, I'm saying, and the girls are saying, real ass bitches give a fuck about a nigga. Like, no, bitches wasn't saying that back then. That was the niggas saying that, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's such a shortage on real niggas that these hoes out here sucking cucumbers now.
Man, that's crazy.
You feel me? So shit, crazy. I mean, yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, do you think that's part of the agenda, or you just think the game?
Nah, that's definitely, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's working. I mean, shout out to Big King, he's really eating off of that shit. That's my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Genocide, nigga.
It's genocide, you promoting that shit. But nah, look. Alright, so look, that agenda kicking hard. For you as an artist, you coming from street, coming from being locked up, coming before, do you ever feel that pressure like, damn, the way I move when I come up in this music? Speaking on that shit I said with Madman Charles, we like, it's like every rapper gotta have a case. Do you caution yourself with this rap shit, or is there a certain level that you don't want to get to?
Nah, ain't no window, ain't no ceiling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you think about it?
I've been, you know, in the system my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm still right now. So at this point, how long I've been dealing with them folks, bro? It's just a way of life. So I'm always cautious because I'm 1 foot in. It's been that way my whole adult life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I do anything, I'm gonna violate. You feel me? It's been that way since I was 18 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, it's just life as I know it at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get bigger than big. You know what I'm saying?
Just handle yourself accordingly.
Yeah, I just gotta deal with it. It's chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever think younger artists feel like they
don't even know what all that time is?
They don't pay attention to that aspect.
I went through that. I ain't knocking it. I did it. You know what I mean? That's why I tell you, I've been on papers or in prison since my whole adult life. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I get it, but you know, I love to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is talk to me. I'm gonna give you number good advice. You know what I'm saying? Hey, every time I speak about the game, I tell them, hey man,
the whole thing.
Yeah. The old story, not the new of the old story. You know?
Yeah, straight up. What was the name of that song on your album where you started telling about your story, how you ain't want your sister to know?
Yeah, tell all.
Tell all, yeah.
You know, truth be told, you know, I'm talking about Chucky Trill Daddy.
Okay.
That's who D.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
Street Verified for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was talking about his old man. He used to talk to my sister, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I seen what was going on, you know what I'm saying? Dude was really getting it. Like, I watched that, the dude, you know what I'm saying, unbelievable, the unthinkable in front of my face as a little kid. Not that he was promoting it or whatever, because shit, he never crossed the line with me, you know what I'm saying? And that was like the most valuable thing, a lesson I ever learned in the game. Relationships work more than money. Could have easily made money off of me, you know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't do it. All he would say was, well, your sister killed both of us. And he'd say, I'll call you, here go my number, call me. Never answered the phone, not one time.
That's great.
You don't answer the phone till now that we can both talk about some mature shit. You feel me?
That was a good song, man. That song, because I remember when I had text you talking about I was actually about to listen to the album. And I remember you told me, man, it's all facts right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Start to finish.
Yeah, and I listened to it, and I could feel that one. Yeah. I could feel that one. So, with this next shit you coming with, how you coming? Matter of fact, scrap that real quick. That's something I meant to ask you a while back, early in the interview. How you feel about the Houston rap politics? Let me just cut it real quick into the diagonal.
It's political.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Politics, political.
It's like this. I think it would be much easier if the DJs collectively picked 1 or 2 or 3 artists and heavily pushed them for 3 months, 6 months, and then go to some 2, 3 more people. I ain't saying me. I'm saying 2, 3 people. One get on, we all get on. Yeah. All we trying to do is get the light to turn back this way. You feel me? Yeah. But if you don't get behind certain artists and actually go with the move, you just steady got competition. The DJ's telling the artists, we all got to get along, y'all got to work together and all that, but the DJ got to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the DJs ain't cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, the radio stations ain't cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
we got to just be cool on the business, though.
Everybody collectively, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who or how or what, you know what I'm saying, or how you would go about doing it other than just pick 3 people who you think deserve a shot and push them. I'm talking about radio as best you can. You know what I'm saying? Every DJ, we're going to spin them in the club. You know what I'm saying? We think this is a hit record. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to spin them, and we ain't just going to play the record. We're gonna try to break this record. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to break it. We're gonna give him a name. We're gonna give him 3 months. We're gonna give him whatever it is, 4 months or whatever. And then he gotta keep his wave going. You know what I'm saying? And shit. You know, we're going to the next 2 or 3. Somebody would pop.
Why you think they don't do that?
If I had the answer, I would call him me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's political. I don't know. They have their reason. Maybe they have meetings that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know either, but they say in Houston everybody want to be the man.
Definitely.
Everybody want to be the man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm from Houston, Texas. When it comes to this interview shit, I want to be the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's normal. That's competition. That's life as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Why you think the niggas run to the cars with the rocks in their hand? You know what I'm saying? The fastest nigga get over there quick as he gonna get the sale. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good way to put it.
You know, shit. Basketball practice. You know what I'm saying? They had 3-4 niggas that said they played point guard. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Only one of us would start. You feel me? So it is what it is. But some kind of way, I'm sure we could do better than what we doing now.
I think we could do way motherfucking better. I think it go deeper than the DJ. I think it starts at the DJ.
Yeah.
But I think it go down to niggas like me. I think it go down to motherfucking Instagram posts. I think it go down to everything. But what I see, Houston got too much talent. I've been to a lot of places, and Houston got too much talent. Too many niggas that could pass and be successful in another city.
Definitely.
And I think being the size that Houston is, I think motherfuckers don't feel comfortable with motherfuckers. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I feel like Houston really need to get it to fucking together because
I wish I had the answer for that.
I wish I had it too.
I wish I had the answer for that. Yeah. I don't understand. You know,
I'm trying to chop the game up because this is that city.
You got the artists out here. I mean, you got the Travis Scotts. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the Sauce Factory. You got, you know what I mean? Even us, AMG. Like I say, Boston been doing this thing for real, bro. Like, check the stats. You know what I'm saying? You got the Slim Thugs. It's here. I just don't understand why collectively it hasn't went to the next level. Right. Like, why it's not a musical hub. Yeah. Like, people actually come here for music. You know, people, we like the party life. You know what I'm saying? It's an experience of a lifetime just to go to the clubs in Houston. But that ain't making nobody no real money. You know what I'm saying? They got 1,000 clubs. Yeah.
And here's a crazy thing. I'm going to get put on some facts. Some Green Room facts. I interviewed Smackwater. You know what I'm saying? Smackwater from Exxon. Yeah. I interviewed Smackwater, and in his interview he said,
before Motown, the only place a black artist could come and record music was Houston, Texas, with a nigga named Don Roby, who stayed, and he was from 3rd Ward, but his studio was in 5th Ward. Okay. He's the nigga in 5 Heartbeats who Big Red is portraying. He's portraying Don Roby. D-O-N-R-O-B-I-E. He was the first nigga that my grandfather was signed to. Don Roby, all he used to do was make sure them niggas kept a clean Cadillac and kept their hair laid and kept some clean ass clothes from Wolves. And if you know anything about Wolves, nigga, you know how long that motherfucker been now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Houston got that history, has that rich history. You know what I'm saying? Houston got that
trendsetters though. It's like it ain't from the screwed up clip. You know what I'm saying? The rap a lot. Like I say, these people are making, you know, major marks in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like majorly. And even now though, like I say, Travis Scott, Maxo Cream. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Megan. You know what I mean? Like it just I don't know. Yeah. Maybe some of these people need to do more music with Houston artists. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't call it. It ain't me how to tell you how to use your career. Yeah. I'm just, you know, I'm throwing it out there, however, whatever, and it ain't got to be with me. You feel me? I'm gonna be good regardless.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to clean it up.
Houston is a motherfucking puzzle to be fucking solved. I'm trying to figure this shit out, man. Like, I noticed like motherfuckers from Houston feel like they gotta move to Atlanta somewhere. But I also noticed that motherfuckers from Louisiana, they feel like Houston is the place to go as far as the rap. Yeah. Everybody from Baton Rouge, New Orleans, when you say Houston, they feel like that's the place to go.
Because it's the 4th largest city in America. Right. It is it's the life of the party in America. You know what I'm saying?
It's really the biggest city space-wise.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand that why they, you know what I'm saying. But then when you get here and run into the cultural problems, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. What's some other problems you done ran into in the rap game?
Clout chasing. You
feel me? It's funny that you say that because I'm working on a documentary called Clout Chasing. Yeah.
It's confusing to me.
Yeah. Break me down what you think clout chasing is.
Childish.
Straight up.
You feel me? Like everybody want beef till they give my attention. You feel me? It's just like. And I ain't saying I'm saying speaking in general, you know what I'm saying, but I don't understand that because, you know, ain't but 2 things gonna happen. somebody gonna get hurt and somebody gonna be hiring a lawyer. You know, that's how I came up. So I don't understand all the internet rah-rah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like helping the police, like if it's smoke, it's smoke, you know what I'm saying? So I never really grew up around niggas that wanted smoke. You feel me? They ain't did nothing but run the money off. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, somebody gonna get hurt for real. So man, I don't understand that.
You think that should ever change with the internet? Only thing, what do you think? Nah.
As long as you can sit in the bathroom with the curtain closed in the tub with your guns and saying you'll kill everything, you know what I'm saying, everybody and everything but God, you know what I'm saying, and get 100 million views and get a $600 check from YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's just where it's at. I just can't participate in that. You know
sure. Niggas do anything for them views on their clock.
No.
You think the views be having some extra sauce on that motherfucker?
Definitely.
Yeah.
They're doing all of that. Doing all of that.
Okay. Now, you know, the views that make a lot of, like, they give you the points. Like, the way the niggas, they judge music now is different off the views. Yeah. As far as, like, Billboard shit. Yeah. This go back on that agenda shit I was thinking. This shit popped in my mind because I meant to ask you earlier. The dude, Old Town Road. You know what I'm saying? He got the song Old Town Road, Lil Nas X. How much you think was going on here? Just recently, like a few days ago, that song actually ranked as the #1 Billboard song ever.
In history. Stayed on #1 for 17 weeks or something.
More than Michael Jackson, Thriller, Billie Jean, beat out Elton John, Drake, motherfucking James Brown. Do you feel like that's just? Because you was alive when Michael Jackson was doing his thing, as was I. And you know the feeling of Michael Jackson's pandemonium. Michael Jackson sold 40 million albums. Yeah. This dude ain't sold no 40 motherfucking million albums. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that shit is kind of fucking up the game with that type of shit? Because how could he be the #1?
Yeah. That's just crazy. Yeah. But the thing is, they stripped us of the game, you know what I'm saying? From physical copies of actually buying music to 1,500 streams as a record sale, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's like saying you buy an album and listen to it 1,500 times and that's another sale for the artist, you know what I'm saying? But it's a totally different era, so, you know, the numbers gonna change, but, you know, it's the same thing and everything. Hell, Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points and, you know, 11 rings and all that. The game has changed so much, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron numbers will always be crazy because he can't come out of high school anymore, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of life, but people in their right mind sensibly knows that there's not even a comparable situation when you talk about I feel like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And I know no disrespect to Nas X or whatever, however, but if he thinks that that's a comparison, he's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good record. He did what he did. He hit. He changed his whole blueprint of his family. So you know,
that's a good thing though.
Yeah, so he got the money. You know what I mean?
I think that the way they tabulate the votes and shit now, not the votes but the numbers, that I feel like how you say people always know that nigga can't fuck with Mike. Yeah, but I feel like it'll get to a point eventually, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they'll forget. Yeah, it'll move around. Yeah, but that's life.
Yeah, that make me think how many other motherfuckers we done forgot about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. But also going back on the agenda, do you think him being like he came out gay and everything like that, do you think there's any agenda juice on that situation?
Probably so, bro.
I think so too.
I listened to Wayne did the remix to it. Yeah. And he actually said that at the end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He did that for clout. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Ain't enough clout in the world to make me say that about myself.
What?
You know what I'm saying? If you say that about yourself,
nigga, what?
Shoot. You know what I'm saying? But I would never, you know what I'm saying, say that about myself. I don't know what kind of clout they get out of that, or maybe, I don't know, bro.
So, yeah, I feel you. Okay, do you consider that song a rap song or a hip hop song?
It's just music.
Just music?
It's jamming.
Yeah.
I like the record. You feel me?
It was good.
Yeah, I like the record. I ain't gonna stunt on it. I like the record.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's music. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it ain't.
Okay, coming from Tupac era type rap, do you feel like some of this new shit needs a new name other than rap? Sometimes people say they need subgenres now.
Nah, it's just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's rap or whatever. Like, it's gonna change regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, we'll still be rapping like Curtis Blow or the Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? The sound of the music is supposed to go forward, and whatever direction it goes, it'll somehow wean its way back to where, you know, whoever likes what it'll be. You know what I'm saying? The confusing part is the purses. You feel me? Like, can we get back to men being stand-up guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, the music, the sound of the music can go wherever it wants to go.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But
wow, person. Have you ever been in a situation where you was fucking with somebody, you thought, man, your music dope, or I fuck with that nigga, and then you seen a nigga with a person, was like, damn.
No.
Okay. I'm talking about, I had seen some rappers, I'm like, damn, nigga, you got a flow, you kind of straight. Then I see you with a person, I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
no. Okay.
I hang with my circle.
That's real.
You feel me? So if I see one of my niggas with a purse, we're gonna slap him.
I'm not talking about nobody I know personally.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I seen some niggas.
I don't understand the person. Like, y'all do that in y'all circle?
Yeah.
Maybe it means something to y'all. You can call it, I don't know. Maybe it's not a purse to you. You know what I'm saying? But my homeboy can't do that. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at my daddy straight up, feel me, and say he was raising a young man
with a motherfucking purse.
And I got a purse.
Nah, I don't fuck with no purse.
I got 5 sisters for that. You feel me?
I interviewed Doughboy Sauce. Nobody went off on a person like Doughboy.
Yeah.
And he said,
coming up, and when we came up, man, my mama could be buying me something from the motherfucking store and be like, here, baby, hold my purse. I don't even want to hold my motherfucking mama purse. When she trying to get some money out and buy me something out the store, I used to dread that shit. I used to hate that shit. You remember that? When your mama, your granny be like, hold my purse, you be like, man, bro, hell no, I don't want to hold this motherfucking purse. But now you got motherfuckers wearing purses and trying to give it a new name. Like, bro, it's still a fucking purse. Anything that felt like a purse, we didn't fuck with no purse.
And that was against the law, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I feel you. Okay, so GreensPoint GodFather. It's been out for like 2 months? 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
3 months, okay. What would you say is your favorite song on there?
Run the Streets.
Run the Streets, okay. I like that motherfucker Run the Streets. It's hard for me to pick my favorite.
Yeah, that's probably like Run the Streets and Tell All.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It meant something to me for some reason.
Tell All was definitely like my top, you know what I'm saying?
That's my story, so that I always like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 1,000 Hard, the joint with Fast Lane, you know what I'm saying? Same shit, I like that one. It's a lot of them.
Okay. And then you backdoor that album with EP?
It was Jacking for Beats.
Yeah, Jacking for Beats.
Actually, we just had a mix-up with the distribution company.
Oh, okay.
That was supposed to drop first.
Oh, okay.
And then the GreensPoint GodFather was supposed to come. I actually turned it in first or whatever. I don't know what happened. We dropped the ball somewhere in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't come out in that order. So we're about to get back into the right order, though. I'm about to drop Jacking for Beats Part 2. Then I'm dropping Mean Joe GreensPoint the Great. Then I'm coming back with GreensPoint GodFather. You know what I'm saying? Part 2.
Okay, so what's the timeline on that? We gonna get something else before the end of this year?
Definitely everything. I just said
everything.
Everything.
Part 2 of GreensPoint GodFather?
We'll be out before this year.
Man, you working? Yeah. You working hard? Okay, all right. Has that happened a lot? Where with the streaming, where it's mixed up with how the shit comes out, does it happen a lot, or is that just first time?
Nah, actually, I put the blame on myself because I actually did the album cover, and they said it was too pixelated or something, but they didn't tell me when I turned it in. I'm just looking for it to come out. I'm saying, why didn't it come out? Why didn't it come out? And they finally told me what the problem was. I was like, man, you could have told me this before. I got somebody else to do it. I don't know how to make album covers. Last time I waited on a nigga, I'm still waiting. So I just did it myself. I try to do everything I can, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the best leader, leads by example. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it done one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why that happened like that. It won't happen again.
I feel you. Is the streaming money good for you so far?
It's cool, but it's not like the feature money and the show money.
So what would you say is the best money in the rap game for you? Because everybody's situation is different.
Feature money.
Feature money?
Yeah.
That's what's up. You going out of state with the features?
Yeah, I get them from everywhere. My DM be jumping.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I say, that's what I was in the studio doing before I got here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just telling you. Where you say outside of Houston or outside of Texas, where do you get the most love from? Man, you shining too. I see you.
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah. Atlanta. Basically, like I said, I was working with a guy right now from New York, so
okay.
You know what I'm saying, and shit, he's showing me a lot of love. Okay, if he put him up there at the top.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Okay. So, but Atlanta showing you a lot of love.
You know, me and Boston was out there for about a year. He stayed out there longer than me. You know what I'm saying? But he had a crib out there, was doing that thing. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think it is about Atlanta that makes it so successful as a southern rap city?
I don't know.
Something.
It's collectively, they've always had major artists pop out there.
Yeah.
From Jermaine Dupri days with the Crisscross and the Brad, and it just kept going. Yeah, the light hit them and they never left.
Yeah, all the way from the beginning. And you know, one thing I be noticing about Atlanta artists is like, let me just say for trap, for instance. You just say we can name the greatest trap rappers from T.I. to Jeezy to Gucci to Future, whoever, Migos. It's like almost like they runs was in chronological order.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
saying? They all came up damn near under the same umbrella. Like,
yeah, they all got their little time.
Yeah, like the Migos came from Gucci, Future came from the Dungeon family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Jeezy, you know, he paved his own way. He had the label, then he started rapping. You know, he did it that way or whatever. But a lot of the Atlanta artists that we hear about, shit, at some point was possibly signed to Gucci or another famous Atlanta artist. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
It works for them.
Yeah, I want to see Houston try to do something because we got the talent, man. We got it. It's something. Got to shake. Yeah. What are some other things if I'm trying to get the whole story about POONE? You know what I'm saying? Real quick too. How you get the name POONE?
Man, New Orleans.
Okay. That sounds like some New Orleans shit too.
Yeah. You know, play cousin or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Out there.
Yeah.
His name was actually POONE. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was a little kid, whatever, and he was a gangster, super gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I got older, I started wilding out.
Yeah.
My brother, you know, he act like POONE. Yeah. Next thing you know, shit, I'm POONE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a loud one.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, another point that just popped in my head. Will we be getting another Street Verified album? So,
me and G was talking about that.
let me tell you what I think about Street Verified. I think Street Verified, the album, might very well be the best rap album that came out of Houston, Texas in 2018.
It was hard.
Hard than the motherfucker. Now niggas like Wu-Tang in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a good experience
hard.
too.
Yeah.
In the studio with other people, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Some of the best names too from different sides.
Yeah, that was the whole goal. You feel me? Like everybody was talking about Houston artists don't work together. They need to do this, do that. I ain't see that because everybody we called to be a part of that.
See, that be my thing. I be peeping the shit that's really the shit.
Yeah.
And I want to find a way to put some light on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of albums came out. No disrespect to anybody, but that motherfucker
was hard.
Hard. You know what I'm saying? And much respect for everybody who was on it. You know what I'm saying? I think. Wait. Are y'all gonna have another one?
We trying to put it together now. We don't know if we're gonna do the same people or we're gonna do.
Oh man, you gotta keep it the same, man.
You think so?
Man, I really believe, I could be pushing it too far, but I feel like, you know, you got Screwed Up Click, you got your Swisher House, you got your Sauce Movement. I feel like Street Verified, I would like to see be that next clique. You know what I'm saying? To really like unify the next movement wave to come out of Houston. You know what I'm saying?
You might be on to something. It might make sense.
I think that's our DNA, because we got a clique culture down here.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, all Houston people watching, majority of Houston, Texas is some dick riders. The majority, so a lot of people don't really support motherfuckers when they come up with their movement, but once that bitch click, motherfuckers in Houston quick to say, oh, that's our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like y'all could be the next ones to get leashed on.
It was hard.
Yeah,
it was hard.
For
The
sure.
concerts was hard. The listening parties, the bowling alley, all the extra. It was hard.
Yeah. Not only that, I think y'all had the Street Verified party with the Johnny Dang.
Yeah.
I think y'all had some of the best events last year too.
Yeah, definitely. I say the Johnny Dang, the bowling alley, the Warehouse Live concert. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Put some respect on that Verified, man.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like I say, I be paying attention, and I really feel like I would like to see y'all do it again, but I really want to see y'all bring back everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It might make sense. It might make sense.
I'm too scared to even say bring somebody else. I want y'all to keep it the same.
Yeah.
You feel me? And just that would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever you got to do to make people feel.
It's definitely possible. Ain't nobody got no problems with nobody. It was no friction nowhere in there. You know what I mean? Everybody was bosses, so everybody had their own thing going on while we was doing it. So you know what I'm saying? It was all love.
Okay. So are you coming with your own imprint? AMG is you in Boston?
AMG is Boston, George.
Okay.
You understand? I got All Real Records, a record label I've been having for years, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I still got it, my chick's still coming, All Real Records, you know what I'm saying? All of that is the same. But Lil' bro got the light, Lil' bro winning, I'm a team player, you feel me? So shit, hey, like I say, when I got home, I ain't had no intentions on being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the platform, you know, for me to take advantage of, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that I rip it with him, you feel me? So, you know, that's how we work. It is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So 2019, we 8 months deep. We got another quarter left. So how's this year been treating you so far?
It's been good.
Better than last year?
Definitely.
Yeah. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear the progress.
Definitely. I was pick of the week on BET.
Yeah.
With the Little Bitty Booty Be Moving song. I had a 6-7 week run on BET with the video getting played 4 or 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? This shit, hey, the feature money is incredible. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. I can't.
It's little bitty booty be moving. Is that what you said? Your biggest song?
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. Motherfucker, I will tell you this. I don't like to leak my list because you know I be doing my top 10 of the week. Houston Jams. You definitely on that motherfucker with Little Baby Booty and another one.
Yeah.
And another.
That's love.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. It's crazy how that song worked because you know I never would have picked a booty song to represent me.
Yeah.
Like, that's the weirdest feeling ever going places. And people were like, "What?" And they started singing that song. I said, "Lord Jesus," you know what I'm saying? Like, but. Hey, I'm humble enough to accept it how it come. I made the song, I heard it, you know what I'm saying, in my head. I had a vision for the song before I even, you know, recorded it. And it worked, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to that.
What kind of song would you have envisioned to be the one that represents you? The type of song? To who you are as a person, as an artist also?
Like to run the streets.
Run the streets, yeah.
You feel me?
Man, y'all go check that motherfucker Run the Streets.
Yes, it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And it ain't just like the super trap song. You feel me? It can go for the 9 to 5 working man to, you know what I'm saying?
It's all the same.
It's all the same. It's like it's what basically every household goes through. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. Yeah.
What would you say is your number one rule to the streets?
Hustle with niggas that got a reason not to tell on you.
That's what's up.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You forget that rule, you going to prison.
Yeah. Man, is this street shit, as we as a point, as black people, like young black street urban people, is that point where this street shit is really like cashed out?
It's a death trap.
Yeah. It's niggas that have made money.
Yeah.
It's niggas that did their thing, graduated and cleaned it up, but you feel like if you could send a shout out to any young black artist, anybody coming up, not even just black, just urban, you know what I'm saying, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, whoever.
Man, leave that shit alone, bro.
You gotta find another way now.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Telling us is at an all-time high. Niggas always told, you feel me? That was always from day one, niggas told, but right now, niggas is telling and known paperwork floating around on niggas and nobody respects it. You feel me? They just want to stand next to you if you got a little money in the club and you know, but that ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I got people that never coming home. I got people that did, you know, decades behind niggas telling. You know what I'm saying? Even fabricating stories to make these people be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. And it's like, shit, I guarantee you, I'm gonna say this, if 6ix9ine come home right now, somebody's gonna do a song with him.
Yeah, it's true.
You feel me?
Just because the attention occurred.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, I don't understand that. Like, I thought, you know, under the old law, you know, he come home, somebody was whack him.
Whack him. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying kill a man, but I'm just saying shit. That's the part of the game.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? When you go that route, you know it come with that route. You know what I'm saying? So I guarantee that won't happen though. You feel? He come home tomorrow, somebody's gonna do a record with him for the numbers in the cloud or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna come out and say, "Nah, I just did it to try to get it." You know, no. You defend him, you with him.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? So shit, that just means you got tendencies too.
Yeah. I mean, this shit crazy. Especially when they blend the rules of the street shit and the music and the business.
Well, they shouldn't even be together.
They shouldn't.
The music should be the story. You feel me? But it should never be the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got countless amounts of people around me that have died or doing life or doing, you know what I'm saying, time in general, you know what I'm saying? Or them did time, that didn't deserve time, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing, you can't do that in music. You ain't risking your real life, you know what I'm saying? It's bad enough y'all lying about this shit anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between me and a lot of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? They rapping about me and niggas like me, and I'm rapping about me too. So, but they'll never be able to tell my story like I tell it. You know what I'm saying? When you hear it, you're going to feel it if you on that side. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get it, I ain't talking to you.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Man, did you ever have a chance to get to know EMG Santana?
That was my brother.
Well, yeah,
We got an album together. We got countless videos together. All kind of shit, man. That hurt my heart, man. Rest in peace, bro. That hurt my heart. We was together the night before, you know what I'm saying? He actually come on the road with me, a hype man for me, you know what I'm saying? And that was my dog. You know
I think he was gonna blow, man.
He definitely was.
Yeah.
And he had it. He had the it factor. He had the look. He jamming, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that because of the situation. We can go back 4 years. Me and him, like I said, we recorded an album together probably 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I got features. I'm on his album. You know, mine. We got, I think, 3 or 4 videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that was, you know, that was, bro done been in my house before.
Yeah,
you know
I actually spoke to him about trying to get an interview soon, man. This shit is very unfortunate. I don't know the details of his death. I don't even, care to even get into him. And I wish much respect and condolences to his family and everything. But just from coming from, you and your situation and knowing him, do you think that the spotlight of rap had played a role in his death situation?
I can say that a little bit. I can say that a little bit because it's nothing worse and harder for a nigga to overcome than being successful and being able to get out the hood. Yeah. If people around you in your section see that you might have a shot to get out the hood, that's all and more the reason for them to hate on you and to come up with unnecessary problems to have with you. You know what I'm saying? Problems that wouldn't even occur if you wasn't a rapper. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you can't exclude that. And I don't know what situation he had going on or what it was about either. You know what I'm saying? But I can see it happening. Yeah, I could see it happening like that. Just something that was so unnecessary, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't worth that. He ain't never coming home, you feel me? Ain't no coming back from death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's unfortunate, And I like it more and more I look at it. I like, man, I want to caution young artists when they come in the game to really have your eyes open. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But it's hard because, like I say, these niggas ain't got no morals. They don't understand that. They tripping. Yeah. They tripping. Yeah, ain't nobody tell them nothing. You feel me?
I know, trust me. I know I'm out here with them too. I see it just like you see it. Yeah. Definitely, man. Do you think the rap game is possibly at the point now where it's more dangerous than the streets?
It go hand in hand.
Yeah, go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand because most of the dudes that's on the internet with this rap shit, talking shit, they ain't really with the shits. Yeah. The niggas that's really with the shits ain't saying that shit. Yeah. You feel me? So most of the time it be the niggas that ain't with the shits going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can get a peace offering or something, and you know what I'm saying, get some clout out of the deal. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I think that street shit play. I think that street shit might be the biggest role into why the politics shit is so fucked up in Houston, because majority of the people who got something, they come from that street and they have a certain way of doing business.
Yeah.
And the majority of the people who gatekeepers be on some scary shit.
They ain't come from that. They don't understand that. Yeah. They don't want to let you in. Like I said, it's the two societies. You thought I was lame then. Now I got the key. Now you're lame.
That's that Jay Green pulling that full motherfucking circle back on there.
It is what it is.
Back around. Hell yeah. For sure, man. Alright, I got 2 more questions before I let you go.
Let's get it.
Alright. POONE, GreensPoint GodFather. Your top 5 Houston rappers of all time.
Of all time?
All time. And if you gotta go 6, I'll let you get the 6 pick.
Ooh, wait. Known rappers?
Man, it's about who you think influence you, who you think is. It don't give a fuck what nobody else think.
Off the rip, my top rapper is Gangsta Rick.
Gangsta Rick?
Yeah, from Royal Flush.
Okay.
They can't touch him.
Okay.
They can't touch him.
Okay.
Scarface.
Definitely.
You know, fuck with Gangsta Rick back then.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? You got, after that, you know, I gotta throw my brothers in there. I love what Boston George be talking about.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Yeah.
That shit hard felt. You feel me?
Beats everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can relate. So that's 3.
Okay.
Killer.
Calion.
It's truth.
Yeah, that nigga nice. That King shit he had on the Slim New shit.
It was hard.
Yeah.
And me, no doubt.
Hey. Hey, so that's 5 right there, huh?
Yeah.
That's 5 for sure. For sure, man. I respect it, man. I just want to say this, man. It's an honor and a motherfucking privilege to have you in the green room.
Hey, likewise.
Yeah, for real. I want to stay locked in with you on some mutual respect, on some business.
Yeah.
From one man to another, you know what I'm saying? All about progression and nothing else. Definitely, man. I enjoyed this interview. I enjoyed talking to you. Hopefully get more interviews in the future as I grow, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm rocking and I'm always ready to broadcast POONE on some shit.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, thank you for having me, man. The honor was mine. It's a pleasure you did. R.I.P. to Skip Bo, R.I.P. to my mama, R.I.P. to Marco, R.I.P. to EMG Santana, R.I.P. to Ken, man.
Yeah.
Do it like that. You feel me?
There you go. There you have it. Yep.